All right, let's go. Wake up. Oh, man. Good morning. That was a good night. Slept well. Atticus, stay close. Buddy, stay close. It was a beautiful night last night with the northern lights. Man, really got some nice video too, I think. I had to get up this morning at about 6 a.m. and walk down to the beach and pick up my camera. I had a 6-hour exposure going that you've seen now, so it was pretty awesome. So I got a few hours here to get myself together and get back out on the road again. And tonight I meet up with my friend Mark and another one, Andrew, up in Minnesota. So I've got a couple 100-mile drive, probably got one charge on the way. I can check from my app on my phone that the car is fully charged now, so I've got 100% in the battery. I should be able to make it to my next charging station, which I think is Ashland or Asheville, something like that. Minnesota, or maybe Wisconsin. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think it's Wisconsin, near the Apostle Islands. So anyway, it's going to be a good day. I'm going to go get myself a shower and clean up, get the camp set up and our camp torn down and get on the way. All right? Oh, man. All right. It's been a good time. Let's move on to the next place. So today I've got a pretty good run, so I'm going to have to stop and charge somewhere. So we'll be okay though, because I've mapped it out. I have faith. All right, here we go. Thing look good back there. Yep, all right. Man, sure is a whole lot of nothing up here, which is nice. It's a beautiful state. And there's just like a lot of trees. So I'm a pretty good distance from the lake right now, even though I'm doing the circle tour of the lake. There's places where you just can't obviously drive right along it. But back to the electric truck drive, for those of you that are interested in that. The Lightning is performing really great. I love this truck. I've had it for a while now, and this is the first long trip I've done in it, especially long trip where I am not really assured of where I'm going to be charging along the way. Now I've got different apps and things that are showing me where things are, but one of the problems I have up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is that there's not a whole lot of options. So I've had to level 2 at some of the places. One of the great things is I've been staying in campgrounds and getting sites that have 50 amp hookups with my NEMA plug, my Ford charger that came with the Lightning. I'm able to plug in there, and overnight I go to 100%. Now I know that they don't like you taking it to 100%, but because of where I am, I'm doing that just so I have ample power. So the thing is right now is I've got enough to get me to Ashland, Wisconsin, where there is a Chevrolet dealer that has a fast charger that I'm going to use. At least it says so online. But Ironwood is coming up here in about 100 miles. And I think I'm going to stop there and use a level 2 that's listed on PlugShare. And I'll use that for about an hour, take the dog for a walk, get something to eat maybe. That's the great thing about traveling with the electric vehicle, I'm finding, is that you just have to slow down. You know, I mean, some might call it an inconvenience, but to me, I'm calling it kind of forced mindfulness of the road. So yeah, stick with me. So here I am at my first charging stop. I didn't stop in Ironwood because I had plenty of charge left and I was counting on this one being open here. So I am at a Chevrolet dealer in Ashland, Wisconsin. It's beautiful. Right over there is the lake, and it's a gorgeous day, and I'm about to charge up here. So let's get this thing together. Let's go to my Ford app here. It says it's connecting. I heard a noise on the car. It's turning here. Big clunk. I hear it firing up. All right. 40 cents a kilowatt hour. I'm going to jam some electrons in there before I head on. And that wasn't too bad. It's like almost every one of these you stop at, you have to download a new app though, and it's kind of a drag. Okay, I've just got a buzzer saying it started for this. Your charging session is underway. Van Holzen Chevrolet. or wherever I am. Ashland, Wisconsin. God, it's beautiful. I'm going to see how long this is going to take. Probably take a little bit of a walk, take the dog out. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. All right. Dog's in the car. We've had a really nice walk along the lake shore over there, and it's time to unplug. I'm just about at 90%, which is going to be more than enough to take me to the next place. So finished up. Okay, so looks like we've got about, say, 80 miles to go to Duluth. It says it's the Kia place there, where even though I can get beyond and I can most likely make it to Gooseberry, I'm going to charge one more time because I'm not in any hurry. So let's get on the way here. And by the way, this one here was trailer friendly. I mean, you can pull up to this without having to unhook, which is cool. All right, it says that I've got 125 miles range. All right, we're back out on Highway 2. Okay, so the last bit of travel was in Superior. I was hoping to get my hair cut, but didn't happen. Had to wait too long, and I wanted to come here and meet my friends who I've met up with now. And so got camp set up here. I'm at Gooseberry Falls State Park here in Minnesota on the North Shore, and this is the first place we're staying. Nice campsite. Got it for 3 nights, and Atticus and I and Mark will be here. Then another friend of ours or a couple of friends of ours are going to be joining us on Wednesday. But yeah, we're going to be exploring the North Shore of Lake Superior from here as our base, and take you along with us. I'm going to go do some wandering around right now. Basically, I need a shower, so yeah, but good times. So the end of Day 2 is a success. Actually, technically Day 3 was a success. Made it here with no problem. Still got 75 miles of range. There's a free charger here at the state park, so I'm going to take advantage of that. So that's it. I think from here on out, I'm going to go visit some of my friends and say hello and and just be happy I made it here. So stick with me.
Well, hey, good morning. It was a great night last night. A little smoggy from the fires from Canada, so wasn't any star action till about 4 a.m. when I woke up, and I didn't bother setting up any cameras at that time. But I just walked up to the charging station at the state park here and picked up my car, and it's great. Got 82%. So I've moved up the road here a little bit here to Split Rock and Pebble Beach. I'm going to take a hike out here and do some photography in the morning light. And yeah, so let's get going here. I got to get my gear together, and I think everything's here. All right, I think I got everything. Let's lock it up. Doggy is sleeping, and I'll take him out. I took him out real early this morning. We ran after rabbits and stuff. He had a blast. Lake Superior has some of the best rocks and pebbles, and I'm really looking forward to getting up to some of the beaches up in Canada where it's like this as well. But again, this is Pebble Beach where we are right now, and let's see what's available to shoot. Oh my god, it's beautiful. There's my friends out there. Hey, gentlemen. Yeah, did you try that? Yeah, I hit the wall.
Yeah, no, I just, there's like a hedgerow that you can kind of park the stuff, and there's a trail. That's a good deal.
They go, oh, was there?
Yeah, you can come straight up onto this path, so you don't have to go
I went the
all the way
long
back
way
and
too, Bill, though.
Yeah, what the hell? Pretty nice, huh? No, you can't go that way. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Good boy. All right, here we are up on Teardrop Point. This is Shovelhead. I'm up on top of now, and I've only seen it from water before, so this is pretty cool. So dinner out of the way. Now back down here at the Black Sand Beach, where I'm gonna do a shot that I saw earlier today, but the light wasn't quite right. So it's right here. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to set it up yet, but so there's this cliff face here, and I just want to use it like in half the frame with this rock and this crack in the foreground. And see what I get here. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna have a skosh of that point of land out there coming in. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well, hey, that was a great night out there. It's getting pretty dark. Gonna go back and have a fire and talk a little bit. Maybe work on a little bit of my imagery, and we'll see. But it's been a long day. Time to go back. So see you in the morning. And we're here for one more night. A couple more friends of mine are coming up for the other night, for tomorrow night. And then from there, we're going to move on up and we're going to cross the border into Canada. So it's going to be fun. We're not even halfway done here. Well, here we are on day 5, I think. 3, I'm not really sure. I don't think I talked to you much yesterday. We had a great time around Black Beach in the morning, and then my good friend David Eisenlord and Scott Foreman came up from Minneapolis to hang out and photograph with us yesterday. So we kind of got lost exploring and photographing and having lunch, and so yeah, I'm not really sure how much of that I filmed, but having a great time so far. So I'm up here now in, I've moved on up from Two Harbors, Minnesota to Grand Marais, Minnesota, which is kind of my last stop before getting up into Canada, and I'll be crossing the border tomorrow. So it just remains me and my friend Mark Fisher now. He's in the campsite behind me in his little scamp. We've been having a lot of fun. I've been getting a lot of good images, and last night in particular I got one in this little inlet area around a big ore dock in Two Harbors, where I did kind of an abstract with a tugboat and some of the ropes tying it off. And anyway, I'll show it to you right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very pleased with it. It's one of those ones that, you know, kind of made the trip worth it for me already. So Everything else is going to be gravy, although we've been doing a really good job. The car, for those of you watching it for the lightning excursion, it's going pretty well. I'm having a little bit of range anxiety here on the North Shore, although I did have free electrons for the last couple of nights at the campground where I was. But the problem being is that it's level 2, so it takes quite a while, so I had to leave it up there, and I did a lot of walking back and forth, which was good for me as an old man, but it was very, you know, a little nerve-wracking, wondering if I'd have enough power. So I think what's going to happen, though, is here, fortunately, right outside the campground, or right at the parking lot for the campground office, is a level 3 charger. And I was going to charge up on there a little bit later. There's a Rivian on there right now charging up. And even if I can't get on that one, they've got 2 free level 2s right next to it. So I'll get plenty of power to get myself over into Canada tomorrow. And then I've checked along the Trans-Canada Highway up there, and it seems I'm going to have a regular stops of where I'll be able to charge up. So I don't think I'll be too worried about it then. But it definitely adds a new perspective to a trip for any of you that are thinking of going EV. I know that you can, you know, if I was going south, I'd have no problem. If I was traveling throughout the United States in the south, I'd be okay. But up here in the north, where it's less populated, it's definitely a little more dicey. But more and more all the time, I'm seeing them being constructed. You know, one of the places I was in Two Harbor had a place under construction for us, and there was a Tesla charger in Two Harbors, but I don't have an adapter, and it didn't have its own adapter, so I didn't go that route. But anyway, yeah, it's a good time. So what I'm going to do right now is I was getting some things together and charging them up. I'm back on power again, so I'm charging up my Jackery, and I'm going to head over to town and pick up some things that I've been lacking on the road that will help out. Like I need a new bar of soap, and I need a bath mat, and that kind of stuff. Just personal items, but it's really good. So stick with me, and the journey continues. Bud, those chipmunks come back out. Oh yeah, there. Can't let them go. No rest for the chipmunks. Well, I'm over here in Grand Marais, Minnesota, and I came out to Artist Point to photograph here in the evening light. And when I came over here earlier, there were people with easels all over the place. There were like 100 artists, it seemed. And I thought, wow, Artist Point is really for artists. But it turns out it was a plein air group, and they were having a competition where they had 90 minutes to paint. So they were all set up, they blew off a horn, and then they had 90 minutes to work. So in the meantime, I went back to camp, I did some errands and things. I came back over here, and all of the work is finished now, and they're displaying it here. I'm going to take you and show you. It's amazing what some of these people did in 90 minutes. Congratulations. That's a beauty. Nice job. That's beautiful. Pretty cool, huh? Got there just in time for them to announce the winners, and the number 2 was the one that I picked. I really liked it. So there you go. Well, now it's time to make my own work. Light's getting nice. As you can see, sun's got about another hour, and this will be the time that I kick into gear. Golden hour. Let's go do it. So this is a shot that I had gotten worked out earlier this afternoon when I came to scout, and it's not quite looking like I thought it would, but I'm going to go for it anyway. And see what we can get here. Now I'm going to flatten it all out by using an ND filter. What I'm kind of hoping for is that little cut in the rock there to fill in with some white water, but we'll see. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a 30-second exposure to begin with. Could be. I don't know. Come on, waves. Here we go. Come on. Yeah. Another one, yeah. Yeah, perfect timing, hopefully. Interesting. Okay, I'm moving in on this. Yeah, this may be a better angle on it. White water. Come on, there we go. Oh yeah. That's pretty nice. That I like. Ah, man, this plateau rock here is fantastic. Definitely some nice stuff happening tonight. Beautiful. Seems like there's something else I can do. It's part of working the problem, you know. You just got to keep going until you feel satisfied. Move up a little bit. Well, this is a spot that I'm going to come back to after the sun goes below the horizon, because I really do want to try this plateau rock out without the sun in the background. And we'll see. I'm going to have to find something else to photograph here, though. It's such a beautiful place, but I'm already feeling kind of like I've worked it. But I know there's a lot more here. It's just me that's a little tired now, but I got lots more to go here. I think I'm just going to go sit down for a minute and take it all in. Sometimes you need to take a little bit of a break. Well, This is definitely one of the more incredible nights of the trip. I think I got a pretty incredible shot tonight, so let's go back and work on them.